Fucking piece of fucking shit. You guys are killing the wrong people.
Shit.
Trying to climb Bunker Hill. Cause all they're doing is causing more damage. Now the railroad seem like assholes as well. Well, in my books they do. Now we gotta go speak with father about all this. I still don't like calling him father. And shit, I still need to take my meds. Fuck, fuck. Fuck! Wait, he outside? Still, I have to fight with father. Most likely. I just don't want to. I'm setting up something to free more than that we've been saving. But I don't know what the costs of what I'm doing. My actions are very mixed right now. I only wish that things could been better. Where the hell is he? Wait, no, wrong way. I think I know where he is. I just wonder why the hell is he up here? Of all places. Of all places, you're up here. Easy for a sniper shot.
In all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
Not so bad. Why come out here? Used to be different.
It's not so bad, really. People manage.
Perhaps. But at a cost too great to be worth it. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
I was a
Kellogg
backup.
called me the backup.
Did he? he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
Why now?
Why let me out now? After all this time.
That's hard to explain. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you, as it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Sean.
I'd still...
You need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do.
Do you need to
Well,
know
it's
that before they
remarkable.
get stabbed in the back?
There are greater things to come after your success at Bunker Hill. The synths have been safely returned and will be repurposed. Thank you for your work. I hope you weren't at too much risk.
Repurpose, worth it, waste
The
of time.
Courser could have handled it on his own. It was a waste of my time.
I disagree. It's important that you understand the work that is necessary to maintain the Institute. The railroad remains an annoyance, of course, but they'll be dealt with as necessary. And you, well, you've passed the test, as they say. You have done well. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation, our appreciation, really. It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Look alive.
What can I do?
Piper,
You've got my undivided attention.
your thoughts?
Sun goes down, crazies come out.
Your thoughts?
Hey, Blue. Whew. Goosebumps.
Your thoughts?
What did I ever do to deserve you?
Your thoughts?
I
There's a
just
story
enjoy
here. We'll find it.
listening to Piper.
Is everything
Comments.
okay between us?
Honestly, I feel a bit guilty. Why should I get so lucky when so many folks have it so hard? But other than that, I'm great.
That's all for now.
All right.
There's only one place for me to go. If only Piper to come with me. I'm going to stop the recording. I'm going to stop the recording right here for right now, and I'm going to come right back after I take my meds and get into something more comfortable. So until then, if I forget to come back, until then, her name is Katrina, and see y'all if I do come back really soon. If not, see see y'all whenever I do start recording again. Bye. I'm back. Yeah, wrong button.
From what I hear, that rogue scent at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Oh, whatever. Okay. Apparently I'm caring too much. Perfect time to get drunk, I guess. One, two, three, I'm going up here. Cause they're having some sort of meeting. But still, higher? Gotta go higher. Just guessing. And it's still higher. How high is this?
Health and happiness go hand in hand.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is she doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
Don't
I
think so.
don't think so.
It's all right. I wouldn't expect you to have. The project has been classified from the beginning. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
Compromise that weakness. Compromise.
What kind of
Oh,
compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Unsure.
I'm not sure what that means.
You'll see in time. I promise you that. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir,
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I am not overly fond of putting my own mother in harm's way, she has proven more than capable of handling herself.
yes, but
This is not a matter for debate. Now, There is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Can't be
Please,
serious.
everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
This can't be happening. I only just found you.
I've had the same thoughts more than a few times. But we cannot let this stop us. Our work must continue. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really? Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? She isn't one of us. She isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
No, no. How could he be really dying now?
Dr. Lee? I'm good for now. Thanks.
All right.
I'm glad you could be here to share this with me.
Dang, I can't sit and talk. And I just realized I'm wearing my bandana.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Mother. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
Charge.
What would it mean to be in charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the Directorate in setting policy, resolving disputes, and the like. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Son, no. No. Not my cat's a baby boy.
Hey!
I hope you realize how important mass fusion is to our overall goal.
It's getting to the point where like I don't want to do this part. That side quits. Well, I managed to catch everything on the way down.
It must make you proud to see all
Hello.
that Father has
Busy
done.
day for you, isn't
All
it?
that he has built.
Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
I need some details here. I have no idea what I'm getting into.
Of course, that's why we're talking. Otherwise, you'd be up top already. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
Consider it done.
I'll consider it done when I've got it in my hands. I'm going with you.
um, that complicate things.
Is that
That-
really necessary? I'm sure I could handle this by myself.
Yes, it really is. Not only is this tech sensitive, it's old. Look, I'll take care of it. You just make sure I come back in one piece.
That complicates things.
You're going? That complicates things.
Not really, no. I admit I'm not fond of going up top, but I promise to stay out of your way. This device we're after, it's very sensitive equipment, and it's pretty damn old. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just that I trust myself more. So, are you gonna put up a stink, or can we get moving?
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option. But here we are, with our options dwindling quickly. Not to
Oh
put
my
more
goodness.
pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
No, I'm never informing the Brotherhood. Oh, brother. I'm addicted to whiskey. Yeah. Recognizing you will be permanently will make you a permanent enemy of the Brotherhood skill. Are you sure you wish to proceed? I don't care about the Brotherhood. It's a tussle for me, tussle between the Brotherhood skill, not the Brotherhood skill, the the Institute and the Railroad for where my alliance is stand. Somewhere between there.
The Brotherhood sure is here. Guess we'll have to go through them.
Wait, what was that?
Yup.
Warning you, I have strict shoot-to-kill orders.
One, yeah, I have script. I don't give a fuck about the orders.
not right.